Hey everybody, this short video is intended to be a refresher on what Class D airspace is, and it's important to air medical crew members. So what is Class D airspace? Well, it's tower controlled airspace, so it's controlled from the ground up. It's the least restrictive from an ATC perspective. You really only need to have basic VFR weather minimums and a radio to enter, unless you're IFR, of course. It's usually busier airspace. There's more training in progress, more transient operations as well, and may or may not have a radar scope. So your smaller towers like Blackstone or Felker may not have a scope, but your busier ones like Lynchburg or Charlottesville, Newport News definitely have a scope. But it's not intended for radar vectoring, it's only for the controller's situational awareness. Often it's part-time, right? They usually operate during the busier hours from like 6 in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. And then it reverts either to Class E or Class G airspace after that. The shape of a Class D airspace is generally the same across the country. It's like the tuna can that we looked at a second ago. It's generally 4 miles in radius and 2,500 feet tall off the ground. And it provides a really good buffer above the traffic pattern and gives a large 4-mile radius for some of your larger jets that might be coming in there that need it for a traffic pattern. But other than that, it's fairly small, doesn't control the traffic around it. All right, let's use the Hampton Roads area as a opportunity to identify this airspace. There's a lot of it. There's 5 Class D airspaces inside of this picture. The first, coming from the west, is the Felker Army Airfield. Lots of helicopter traffic there. You've got Newport News, Williamsburg International, busy training airport. You got Langley Air Force Base, busy training and also fast jets. You've got Navy Norfolk, where you've got both helicopter traffic as well as Navy jets coming in and out, and Oceana down southeast of the Norfolk International Airport. So busy airspace, and you can see if you've got a medical crew transiting this area going to Norfolk General, and Norfolk General is down in this area here, right? Newport News Regional, Riverside Regional is right in this area here. So if you're going to any of those spots on a medevac mission, you're going to be going through some of this airspace. All right, let's just use Newport News as an example. The red ring sort of highlights this blue dotted line. The blue dotted line is what designates Class D airspace on a map. Like I said, it's almost always 4 miles in radius. And then within that, there's usually a box like this, a broken square that has a number in it. And that number means what the top altitude is. So here, 2,500 feet, 2,500 feet above sea level. And that's generally the same for all the airports, the Class Ds in the Hampton Roads area, except Navy Norfolk, which sits underneath the Class Charlie of Norfolk International. So it only goes up to, but not including, 2,000 feet. All right, so what's in it for me? If you're operating Class D airspace, you're a medical crew member, be respectful of the increased workload that your pilot is encountering. Use sterile cockpit. Keep your eyes open. Look for traffic. And have your pins up, your radio pins, and listen to the radio. Because a lot of times you're going to get radio call-outs or traffic call-outs from the tower, and identifying it, 2 o'clock, same altitude, 1 mile, you can direct your attention as well and help the crew maintain surveillance for other aircraft. So the more you know, that's it. Proficiency enhances safety. So hopefully this is helpful, and request and appreciate any feedback that you guys get. Have a great day.